So the other day we talked about some anime Funko Pop leaks, about 30 new things coming for 2024. But now today we're going to be talking about the rest of the leaks that are out there for 2024, including Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, animation, and more. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video and a brand new week. So today we're going to be talking more Funko Pop leaks. As mentioned, our last video was kind of highlighting a lot of the anime for 2023. But today we're going to be highlighting the rest of it. There's so much more. Now these are going to be shared over from Funko Info, Pop Holmes, and Scarlet Joker over on Instagram, so thank you so much to them. And I do want to remind you guys, as usual, with these leaks, they're not officially confirmed until Funko does announce them. These are just leaks and rumors right now, but there's always a strong likelihood that we will see these come 2024. But I like to put a disclaimer just because things can always get changed, canceled, or delayed last minute. So don't get your hopes up too high, but again, strong chance we can see these. Now, before we continue on with everything, we do have our question of the day as usual, and that is, do you have a Funko Pop with the number 399? And I'm gonna go with Nico Robin here. Alrighty, so we have about 70 new Funko Pops to go over, so let's jump into things. So first up, Star Wars here, The Mandalorian Season 3. So I'm gonna do my best to pronounce these. I'm not a big Star Wars person, but we have Bo-Katan with Darksaber flying, Grogu with Rondell armor, Moff Gideon with Beskar armor, Grogu lifting Frog Deluxe, Grogu Force Bubble moment, and that should include the two other characters that was in the scene. We also have IG-11 Marshall as an exclusive, the Armorer Jetpack exclusive, and lastly, a brand new Zeb Pop. So for any Mandalorian fans, let me know down below if any of these excite you. Next up, for Parks and Rec fans, we do have another brand new wave here. So check this out. We do have Andy, April, Ron, Chris, and a Mona Lisa and John 2-pack. Let me know if you're a fan of the show, because I feel like they've been just churning out these pops at least every like 6 months, it feels like. Next up, for any House of Dragons fans, we have at least 5 brand new Funko Pops coming next year. So check this out. We have Alicent, Damon, and that is all I can pronounce. So you guys know the characters. Read off the list, pause it, go back if you guys would like to. But I'm not even going to try or attempt to pronounce those. But if you're excited, let me know in the comments below. Next up, for Pirates of the Caribbean fans, we do have a brand new Jack Sparrow Specialty Series exclusive coming next year. So I won't lie, I was a little surprised about this. I didn't think we'd get any more pops from this lineup just because of the whole like issues between Johnny Depp and the Jack Sparrow character and Disney, of course. But yeah, I guess we might get a new pop. And, you know, obviously Disney owns the character, so they can produce whatever they want, but it was definitely very interesting. I just didn't think we'd see another pop because of that whole trial situation. Honestly, what I'm hoping for in the future is that Johnny and Disney can kind of come to some agreement to where they'll make another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, because I really love those movies. But I'd completely understand if he doesn't want to work with them anymore. Anyways, though, moving on, speaking of Disney, we do have several new Disney Halloween pops here. So we do have Pirate Mickey Mouse, a Minnie Mouse, Sully, Mike, Mickey with lights as a 6-inch, Jack Skellington with lights as a 6-inch, and Darth Vader with lights as a 6-inch. No idea what with lights means. I'm assuming some Halloween lights or something, maybe a lantern or something. I don't know, we'll see. But I don't know if I'd expect these anytime soon since they're Halloween. They'll probably be released in like summer or something like that to come for Halloween, so I guess stay tuned. This does feel oddly like a Funko-ween kind of drop, so that would be my best guess. Next up, we do have several new exclusive comic covers coming next year. So we do have Army of Darkness, as well as Harry Potter with the Wanted poster. That's actually pretty cool. We do have a comic cover of Rocket Raccoon and another comic cover of Green Goblin. Now, depending on how that Green Goblin looks, I might pick it up because I have some of the Spider-Man ones over there. I have the Venom one. I would love to have another like Spider-Man villain. Just to let you guys know though, as far as the Rocket and the Green Goblin covers, we don't know exactly what those are going to look like just yet. I kind of just use those images as a reference. Moving on, for any Guardians of the Galaxy fans, we do actually have an upcoming exclusive Groot here, and this is Alpha Groot. So this is basically his look at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, just in case you didn't catch the movie or you're wondering where this pop might come from. It is from the end scene. Moving on, we do have several new things for animation here. So first up, the Pink Panther. This is definitely a really cool one. I can definitely see us getting a Flocked exclusive as well in the future. Also for animation, we do have a new set of Strawberry Shortcake pops coming, including Strawberry Shortcake, Raspberry Tart, and Huckleberry. Now we also do have more Shrek pops coming, just in case you didn't catch my last video. Here's a little update of a couple more that are added to the list. So on the total list so far, we do have Shrek with Snake, Fiona, Donkey, Puss in Boots with a Flocked exclusive. We do have Genji, which I'm very excited about personally, Donkey with Waffles, which is also very hilarious. That is Flocked, and Shrek Scary Face. Also, if I'm not mistaken, we should also be getting like a Muddy Shrek exclusive, maybe to GameStop or something like that. But what I really like about this new Shrek set is that we're getting a lot of the other characters like Gingy and Puss in Boots and even Fiona. I was really surprised we didn't get Fiona in the original set. And I think this new Shrek set will definitely make a lot of people happy just because the original ones are all like $80 and up. Next up, for any Fnaf fans, we do have 4 new things here. So we do have a Freddy and Bonnie statue, as well as a Golden Freddy statue. And if you're wondering what those statues means, basically Funko has actually made Fnaf statues in the past, and here's like an image of one just in case you've never seen it, and that's basically what it's going to be, just combined with 2 characters with that Freddy and Bonnie, and then the Golden Freddy is just going to be its standalone statue. And lastly on this list, we do have another Freddy Fazbear Blacklight exclusive coming, and the Twisted Ones 4-pack. So I think those pop releases are going to kind of suck just because, one, we already have now, I think, 2 Freddy Fazbear Blacklights. We just got one for Hot Topic, so the fact that they're making another one is super weird. And secondly, the 4-pack of Twisted Ones, I think, is just going to be the regular commons thrown in a 4-pack and glow in the dark. Which the glow might look really cool, but it's like, I think Fnaf fans just want new characters and new pops from different games. Very weird set of pops and statues that we're getting for next year. Just a lot of repeat stuff, unfortunately. I don't really know if the Fnaf license holder doesn't like Funko or something like that. I know they had some issues in the past where Funko leaked some of their characters for upcoming games or something. But it really feels weird, the choices that Funko does for the Fnaf set, given Fnaf is so popular and new characters would sell so well for them. Because like Sun and Moon was a fantastic exclusive and people were really excited. And then now we're back to repeat variations. I don't know what they're doing with this line. Alrighty guys, so the last thing that we do have are several new Biddy Pop items. So let's go over the list here. So on the left there, we do have Biddy display shelves. So we do have a Batman with Bat Signal, Harry with Hogwarts Castle. For Biddy Pop rides, we do have Batman with Batmobile, Harry with Hogwarts Express, Han Solo with Millennium Falcon, as well as Jack with the Snowmobile. Then we do have Biddy Pop towns, including Bart with Quickie Mart, Bob with Restaurant, Jack Skellington with House, Rachel with Central Park. And for regular Biddy Pops, we do have new sets like Rudolph, including Rudolph, Santa, Clarice, and Bumble. As well as Batman 85th, we have Batman, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, and Two-Face. Now, if you're wondering what these Biddy Town and rides and like shelves are, they're basically just smaller versions of stuff we already have. Like the Batman with Batmobile, it's going to be that pop, just miniature essentially. And here's kind of a reference image from I think it was New York Toy Fair where they showed off some of this new Biddy stuff, and this is kind of an idea of what that stuff is going to look like. Just small versions of stuff we already have. Nothing really new here. They're just making tiny stuff because little things are popular amongst collectors. Personally, I don't really know how much I'm going to participate in the Biddy stuff unless they kind of like put out something I want. Like I know for anime, I think the first set is going to be Dragon Ball Z next year, so that might kind of pull me in. But other than that, like, I get why they're making them and I understand why they're popular, but I don't know if they're like heavily for me. After trying them and opening up a couple sets, like they're cool, but I'd just rather buy the full-size pop. But I am glad that they do seem to be a hit for Funko. And at the same time, I never want to rule something completely out. If they make more anime, I'll probably buy some. Anyways though guys, that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button down below. And make sure to comment down below what you're most excited about out of everything we talked about today. And lastly, if you guys have any further questions about anything we just discussed, drop those comments down below too. With all that being said though, I'm going to end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.